This is funny to me. This, um, just watch it, especially in light of kind of the news that came out today. I don't know if you saw this, but Tulsi Gabbard, dropped a big load of information that you know, really exposes, the Barack Obama administration and the things they tried to do to Trump. Look it up; it's pretty crazy. But it's just funny to watch as the Democrat Party just slowly takes L after L, and Democrats continue to eat themselves. And it's like I said, I'm here for it. Shout out to Red News Nation. Hunter Biden goes nuclear on Kamala Harris. I love this article. This article is just cracking me up. Also, as soon as I saw this image from the article, I instantly came up with the perfect thumbnail. So that was like half the reason why I decided to do this, because the thumbnail's just great. Well, I think it's great. I laugh at my own jokes. I don't care. Hunter Biden has finally broken his silence, and he's not holding back. In a fiery and emotional appearance on a new Democratic podcast, the embattled son of former President Joe Biden went scorched earth on his own party, accusing top Democrats, including now former Vice President Kamala Harris, of betraying his father and handing the White House back to President Donald Trump. Quote, "We lost the last election because we did not remain loyal to the leader of the party," Hunter Biden said bluntly on Jamie Harrison's podcast, At Our Table. Quote, "We had the advantage of incumbency. We had the advantage of an incredibly successful administration, and the Democratic Party literally melted down." Yeah, I get it. Joe's his dad, so he has to sit here and act like, Joe was like an incredibly successful president. But anybody with two functioning brain cells to rub together knows that just wasn't true. The so-called meltdown refers to the so-called meltdown Hunter refers to followed Joe Biden's disastrous debate performance in June 2024. It's crazy to think that was a year ago, which ignited a behind-the-scenes panic among Democrat elites. In the weeks that followed, mounting pressure, including from Harris loyalists, pushed Biden to suspend his re-election campaign, paving way for Harris to take the nomination. It was a gamble that failed spectacularly. Harris went on to lose the general election to President Trump in a historic landslide. While Hunter didn't name Harris directly, the implication was crystal clear. She didn't have the charisma or support his father did. But it wasn't just, and she didn't. And here's the thing, Joe Biden doesn't even have charisma. He had support, but that's because of Barack Obama's charisma kind of rubbing off on him. He didn't have his own charisma. He wasn't a charismatic guy. Come on, man. Listen here, fat. Come on. But it wasn't just political betrayal that Hunter fumed about. He also took aim at the explosive new bestseller Original Sin by CNN's Jake Tapper and Axios' Alex Thompson, which accuses Biden's inner circle of covering up the president's steep mental and physical decline during his final months in office. The book describes a White House in chaos, where Biden couldn't remember key names, confused cabinet members, and increasingly relied on staffers to shield him from scrutiny. But Hunter Biden insists it's fiction crafted for clicks. Quote, "The idea of a conspiracy was made up to sell books," Hunter said. "The ability to keep a secret in Washington is zero." I mean, that's not entirely false. That place works, or, DC leaks worse than leaks worse than a gallon jug that's been shot 10 times. He also mocked the use of anonymous sources. Quote, "Hundreds of people saw my father every day," he said, "and not one of them is willing to go on record to say, I saw the president do X. Give me a break." Hunter's outburst comes as House Republicans, emboldened by Trump's second term and growing conservative majority, dig deeper into allegations that Biden's asides misled the public about the president's Biden's aides, not asides, Jesus Christ. That Biden's aides misled the public about the president's health. Last week, Rep. James Comer's oversight committee dragged two key Biden insiders to Capitol Hill. One of them was Dr. Kevin O'Connor, the president's personal physician. The other, Anthony Bernal, longtime advisor to Jill Biden. Both invoked the Fifth Amendment rather than answer whether they were ordered to lie about Biden's health condition. Quote, "This stinks to high heaven," one GOP staffer told Fox News. If there's nothing to hide, why plead the Fifth? That's a fair question. Meanwhile, another bizarre scandal has shaken the final days of the Biden administration, the so-called AutoPen affair. Emails obtained by the New York Times suggest that Biden's staff used an autopen, a mechanical signature device, to authorize a flurry of controversial presidential pardons in his final hours in office. Critics, including President Trump, argue that the use of the device without Biden's full awareness amounts to fraud. It does. I agree 100%. It's fraud. Quote, the autopen is one of the biggest scandals we've seen in decades, Trump declared from the Oval Office on Monday. He didn't know what he was signing, I guarantee it. When did this post? When was this posted? No date. That's got to be down here. No, it doesn't say when it was posted. What the fudge? Anyway, among the recipients of these last-minute pardons, Anthony Fauci, General Mark Milley, Liz Cheney, Adam Schiff, and Adam Kinzinger, all lightning rods for Trump's base. But in a rare sit-down with the Times, Biden pushed back. I made the decisions about the pardons, executive orders, legislation, and proclamations. Any suggestion that I didn't is ridiculous and false. Yeah, I believe he's saying that now, but I think it's because he's covering for the party. I think he knows what happened. Or he's covering for his wife, really, because I think like many, believe it was Jill was the one who was actually in charge. She was the main, sort of driver of everything. In a final shot across the bow, Hunter Biden hinted that his father knew what was coming. Quote, everybody knows how vindictive he is, Biden told the Times, referring to Trump. We knew they'd do what they're going to do now, or what they're doing now. With Hunter Biden's bombshell podcast appearance, Democrats are once again facing a harsh reckoning, not just for losing the White House, but for how they lost it. And if the GOP has its way, the investigations into what really happened behind those White House doors are only just beginning. Poor Hunter. When was this posted? Why? I'm genuinely surprised there's no date on this. Oh, okay. This was posted. Well, these replies are on the 16th. Yeah, so it seems like this was posted the 16th. Okay. But yeah, like, it's just funny that of all the people they have to drag out to try to defend Biden and his presidency, they drag out Hunter of all people. Like, this reeks of desperation. And again, I think that, especially in light of what Tulsi Gabbard leaked today, it's just funny to watch the Democrats completely cave in on themselves. They're out, like, they're going to start turning on each other. They're going to start eating each other. It's going to be beautiful to watch, and I'm here for it. Anyway, be sure to smash that like button and sub if you haven't subbed. And, do all the algorithm stuff for me. I got links. Click them. Follow me everywhere I am. And follow me on X. And I'll see you guys, Saturday morning for Clown World Chronicles.